Quick disclaimer before we continue. I would like to say hi, good afternoon. Sorry, I was a little abrasive there. But absolutely no hate to any artist or anyone who has a different opinion on this matter. However, please do not discourage any other artists from doing what they like and learning in the process of doing art. Thank you. Hello, from the title you can probably guess what this is about, but I want to make it really quick. Okay. So first off, before I continue and say anything, absolutely anything else, is that there is no right or wrong to art, and this is coming from a person who's been doing art for years. And if you want to debate, I really don't care for it. I'm not going to waste my time like that. I know it's like really rough, like right off the bat, but like it really is like that because it's art, number one. And number two, I really hate when there's criticism to art, even if it is like your cringe fan art from like when you were in middle school. Like I went through that phase, I know what it's like. Secondly, I feel like the person, in case you aren't informed, the context is that there was a lot of slander for beginner artists or really any type of artist using purple and the multiply filter in order to shade their drawings. For example, the layer I have right here, like I just turned it off, turn it on. I know it's a darker purple, but I just wanted a quick example. There's a lot of slander for it for some reason, which I think is kind of straight up just dumb. Okay, let me explain. There's nothing like wrong with it. Why? Because like you could shade with any color. For example, like all the colors here. These are just a few examples. Number one, art is art, so you can do anything you want because it is art. And number two, you are forming your style. I want to say this because I feel like a lot of people who are watching this are artists themselves, and they're developing their own style, and they're growing comfortable with what they feel like drawing and what they want to express. So I feel like the person who said this was probably going off of realism, and they thought there was only one way to shade. But even so, when there's realism, there is not just one color to shading, because in case you haven't noticed, if you are in different light settings, you will not have the same color of shading. Like there's just no way. Like that just straight cloudery. And also coming from a person who was in art courses for college, so like straight up, I will not debate. I do not care for it. What I want to say is, you can shade however you want, whether it is multiply on purple, multiply on green, whatever color you want and whatever you see fit. Even if it doesn't match the mood that you're trying to set for your drawing, that's okay because you're learning, and that's okay because you're experimenting, and that's okay because it is your drawing. Like straight up, that it is your drawing. You should not care what other people are saying about your drawing because it is you who is drawing. it like pisses me off because like there is no need to be slandering anyone for anything. I don't care what their reasoning was. If you feel comfortable shading with multiply and purple, that's completely fine. Whether it is for just learning or a shortcut, whatever, it is literally fine. I just wanted to say that. And like here's some examples. I can literally put my own examples up. I'll put them up right here. I have used multiple colors. I've even used purple, not necessarily multiply, but I have used purple shading. I've used a lot of colors, and that's because I like to mess around and figure out what the mood is, and as well as the coloring. Like it's just fun. Art is art. Don't let yourself be fooled by someone who thinks they're high and mighty and then can just say, no, you can't do this. Bro, it's art. Relax. So your biggest takeaway from this is, don't let anyone tell you anything about art, because art is art. Have fun. And if you're learning, that's okay. If you want to go into realism and learn about colors, you will get there. Like, there's no need to rush into anything and have fun with this. If you're starting to feel all down and beat up about it because some dude, some random, is telling you, hey, you can't use this type of method for shading, they're the buffoon here, because there shouldn't really be any type of rules for art, especially if you're just having fun with it and you're learning. Whether you're learning or not, doesn't even matter. If you want to do it that way, do it. Who's gonna stop you? I feel like this is such an attack on my part, but really, I am an advocate for people just messing around and doing what they want with art, because like there's no need to be controlling over anyone else's art. Like, mind your business, damn. But really, that's it. If you want to learn about shading, I will be putting up a tutorial of how I shade. And if you would like to learn from it, totally cool. If you would like to stick to yours, totally fine as well. Literally, like I said, there is no specific method to shading. Unless, again, you're going for realism, in which case, everyone takes their different understanding from it. Like, it is completely okay. Do not let randoms dictate how you draw and whether or not you can have fun with it. This is short, but that is all I wanted to say. I do not want to see any more discourse on this because I find it annoying. And just let artists grow and learn. Whether they like it or not, that's none of our business. Just do what you will. Have fun. It's art. Don't worry about what other people's opinions are. Thank you.